amount of rains received by Chennai in particular has been unprecedented in over 100 years. It can be seen that this city too is a victim of rapid and unplanned urbanization. Here in Velachery, we are looking at people on terrace tops. That's the only place where they are safe. And they are stranded too. And I have a gentleman with me. Sir, what's your name?
My name is Raman.
Mr. Raman is going to tell us how this is not the first time Velachery has been victimized.
No, I have been a resident for last 2 years. I am told that this has happened on more than 2 occasions over the last 30-40 years. More than 2-3 occasions this has happened like this in Velachery, which has not been taken care subsequently, which has given rise to this problem of today's nature. This could have been avoided if they had taken proper steps. The civic authorities are careful, this would not have occurred. That is my feeling.
Sir, now that this has happened, where do you think the should step in and how do you think the government should play a role, sir?
Government should take care of their planning, water management and sewage management. All those things before next rain occurs in next September or October, they have to rise up to the occasion. Otherwise there is no problem. This will occur again and then people will be in problem like this. And moreover, this is not this thing. This load only relates to Murugunagar, Srinivasa Nagar and so many other places near Adampakam. This is the only route for those people. Even those people are travelling through this water for the last 2 days. The water level was more than that no parking level. I think it would be more than 8 feet or more than a man's height. Today only it has come up to this level. Now I think it should be 2.5 to 3 feet above walking level. Now only people, today we are getting some wall charges help and some municipal, region, political party representative also had come. One parties are
only today?
Today only.
Do you think it's too little, too late, sir?
It is a bit late only. But yesterday also we had bread and other things. So people are taken by boats and all. But today the help was more than what is expected of.
And here we are looking at the Fire Force Department of Chennai, who continue to put in hard work as they bring out families. Women and children are the prime focus as the Fire Force Department gets by doing their work. While I congratulate them for their efforts, I'd also like to get a word. How long have you been stranded here, ma'am? Or sir?
1 week. This last 4 days.
You've been stranded here?
Yeah.
And what is the kind of help that you have seen around you? It might not have reached
They
you.
have helped everything for last 4 days they will be helping.
You have received help.
Yeah.
What do you think should the government do in a situation like this? People have lost property.
Yeah, it is very difficult actually. So we were not expected basically actually. This kind of mishap happened to entire this area. Maybe because at least now itself they have to go for the drainage properly, the rainwater harvesting, all the things needs to be properly set. Otherwise it will be very difficult to survey in this area.
Okay, thank you for talking to us. The government has much to do in a situation like this. At least now on, some forethought, some advanced planning will probably help Chennai avoid such a situation in the future. And we continue to walk into the bylanes of Velachery. This is just a 20-feet road, which means that the surface area is very little, which is why the flow of water is restricted. Even if it flows onto the main road also has considerable water logging, which is why it's being pushed back into the lanes. And a drainage system cannot be brought about for such a huge clog of water, and that is the biggest challenge that the local administration will face in the days to come. Even as we speak, a slight drizzle is on and everybody hopes and prays that this doesn't really snowball into heavy rains, which will more or less bring Chennai back to its knees. It's slowly limping back to normalcy. The limp will be taken away. This is a common sight. Any house that has a floor up, people find themselves there, and they are now turning into curious onlookers as rescue and relief measures come by. I have with me 2 of those residents in this area of Velachery. How long have you been stranded here? Have you seen any help come by before today?
Only we have seen some help. For the past 4 days, no one has come here. That is our home. We are staying in our neighborhood home. They are helping us as of now. Today we have got some water and food and all.
Okay, what is it that you expect? People have been complaining that no government representative has come here.
Fourth day we are getting some help, but for the past 3 days we didn't get any help or else a single word or a single rescue messages. We didn't see any boat also. Today only boats are all coming. Just we are seeing from the upstairs and see.
What do you expect from the government? What do you expect from
at least drain the water. That is our first expectation. That we have to just means if they drain the water means we itself go and get whatever we need.
Okay.
Yeah, they have to clear
Yes.
that.
They can ask the fire service or something, and they can suck out the water and put it somewhere, no? Then the water level will be low, then we can go out and we can get whatever we need.
Yes, ma'am.
We can't get anything. We are old people there. My husband is 80 years old and we don't have any medical aid there. We have to depend upon the board people only to get everything.
We don't
That
have
is,
any network
that is
coverage.
not a frequent service also. They
For 3
have
days we didn't get any milk also. Today only we are getting milk.
Some serious concerns being expressed by people, especially those who are senior citizens. They are falling short of medicine supplies. They're falling short of food. They're falling short of pretty much everything they need to live a normal life. And as we continue to walk, the depth of the water increases. So we're going to stop here and wait for a boat to come by. And hope that the needed help reaches these people, most of whom are stranded on higher floors of their homes. Well, though the amount of rains received by Chennai in particular has been unprecedented in over 100 years, it can be seen that this city too is a victim of rapid and unplanned urbanization. Here in Velachery, we are looking at people on terrace tops. That's the only place where they are safe. And they are stranded too. And I have a gentleman with me. Sir, what's your name?
My name is Raman.
Mr. Raman is going to tell us. And we continue to see some positive efforts being put in by volunteers. A group of youth right here, they are screaming out food, biscuits and water as they walk through the bylanes of Velachery. And we see a family getting some help. I see a family getting some help. Let me get a quick word from one of the volunteers here as he distributes food packets, water bottles. How bad really is the situation? We both are standing in waist deep water right now.
Yes, sir.
Does it get any worse inside?
Sir, we are giving these types of things from past 2 days, and people are affected very badly. What are saying, please give us water. They don't, everywhere is water, but there is no drinking water. There is no drinking water. People are facing drinking water problem. They doesn't need foods, they need fruits, milk and drinking water. Though water is everywhere, but drinking water is not there.
I congratulate you on all the efforts that you guys are doing. It's a great job that you all are doing.
Thank you.
Good Samaritans and their deeds continue to come by.
Pray for Chennai, pray for Chennai, pray for Chennai, pray for Chennai, pray for Chennai.
Volunteers are truly the lifeline of those who are stranded on higher floors, especially in an area like Velachery where the situation is quite grim and it cannot be expected to get any better with immediate effect. So it seems like the situation will continue to be this way at least over the next 24 hours, hoping for the rains to stop. And if that happens, the situation might just get better in about 24 hours. But for now, it is the volunteers who have really put their hearts out as they do this yeoman service, and they've turned themselves into a lifeline, especially for senior citizens like those who are depending only on these supplies: food, fruits, water, biscuits. This is what is being given to them, and there's great respect and appreciation, and that's what is being said by the gentleman right there.
Very good service they have done. Wonderful service. All the boys, Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Enough now. Like this, all the very good luck in life.
Well, there's not much of an option left for many. Despite the waterlogging, despite their ground floors being submerged, they have to get back to their homes because that's the only shelter they have. The better option is to stay on a higher floor. They are going back with the supplies that they can manage to get their hands on. Also, a group of volunteers accompanying them. This is being supervised by the Fire Force Department of the Chennai city, and they're doing a great job as they distribute relief material. Some of them, not left with much of an option, have had to get back to their homes. But the positive is they were able to get to the main road, get some basic supplies which should help them get by for the next 24 or 48 hours.